Congratulations, we've just concluded lesson 1 of our journey. Look how much progress you've already made. At the end of each lesson, I will summarize the main points covered in the various units. I will also review the highlights and how they are connected with concept maps, as you'll see below. In this lesson, we've learned that scientific investigation uses units to measure things. The world we live in is made of chemical elements. Yet curiously, living organisms, for the most part, make do with only 4 elements: carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. And that 70% of our bodies is water. That cells are the units of life and contain organic macromolecules such as polysaccharides, proteins, and DNA. Here, the following might help to summarize some of the main points. Cells are the unit of life. All living organisms are made of cells, and cells are alive. Cells are mostly made of 4 chemical elements: carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. 70% of us is water, and most of the rest are macromolecules. Water is interesting stuff. It's asymmetric. It's a dipole. Hydrophilic molecules hydrogen bond with water. This makes them soluble. Hydrophobic substances are insoluble in water. Sugars are hydrophilic and can make diverse polysaccharides due to the unique way sugars can link to one another and create branched polymers as well. Phospholipids are amphipathic. They have hydrophilic heads and hydrophobic tails. Biological membranes are lipid bilayers. Membranes surround our cells. Membranes can create subcellular compartments called organelles. Here, the nucleus is stained blue. We can appreciate the limits of cells by staining the outer cell membrane and identify specific organelles, like the endoplasmic reticulum here in green. The following concept map further explains the interrelationships between the terms we've just learned. Cells are made of ions, organic compounds, and water is made of oxygen and hydrogen, whereas the compounds include carbon and nitrogen and other elements. 4 elements make up most of our body: carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. The organic compounds can be monomers, small units that when linked together create polymers. Polymers make macromolecules, and macromolecules can exist in organelles. Cells contain cytoplasm, and the cytoplasm is surrounded by membranes. Membranes are made of lipid bilayers. Membranes can also form subcellular structures called organelles. The central organelle is the nucleus, and the nucleus contains chromosomes, and chromosomes contain genes, and genes are made of DNA. Within the cytoplasm, there are other organelles, such as the endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus, which function in the production and the transport of proteins. All these reactions require energy. Mitochondria are the organelles that provide the energy in our cells.